Hello again. Great to see everybody, or not. Hope you can see me. I see me up over there, but I don't see me down in the corner. I'm sure it'll be there. Okay, so we just talked about the syllabus. Now we have the section on how to complete an assignment, submit assignment, and post to our discussion board. But just to review from the syllabus section, I know that was long, 15 minutes. What I hope you got from that was, um, first of all, to know how to contact me. Okay, that's very important. Number two, the schedule of assignments, to know when assignments are due. I want you to know that um, late assignments are going to lose points. I'm trying to encourage you to keep up. That's very important. I want you to know how grades are kind of figured out. I know that can get confusing, and so I'm there to help you with that. Those are the big things I wanted you to take away from the syllabus. There's a lot of other stuff there that's important. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted you to make mostly get that. Know how to get hold of me. Know when your assignments are due. Know that you should stay on time, and know that I'm always here to help. Okay. So now, probably the next most important thing is well, how do I do these assignments? What are they like? Okay. So if we look at this sheet, um, it again reminds you to use your MATC email account. And one of the reasons it's important to do that is that I sometimes send out messages to the whole class or all my classes um, within Blackboard. And the email address that's registered within Blackboard for you is your MATC email address. So that's one of the reasons it's important. Okay. So what do assignments look like? Assignments have got some subject matter written by me, maybe an introduction, maybe a video introduction. I'm going to have assigned readings that are linked or that I point to. Those are documents you really do need to open and read. I'm asking you about those. I'm not usually just asking for your opinion, okay? And I ask questions then that you have to answer in writing that help me um, understand your understanding of the material to make sure that you've gotten it. Okay. The most important thing to know is that your answers must be written in complete sentences. Okay. A complete sentence begins with a capital letter and it ends with a period. So I give you the example here. If I asked you what happened on December 7th, 1941, this would be from my American History 2 class, you would not write Pearl Harbor got bombed. I don't know if Pearl Harbor is your drunken aunt. I don't know what you're talking about. You might say on December 7th, 1941, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, which is why the United States entered World War II. That's a good and complete answer. Okay? And that's what you should be writing. If you're not, I'm going to return assignments and ask you to do so. And then when it comes back, I'm going to read it even more carefully. So you don't want to get into, that. Yes, I do read every word of your assignments. I enjoy reading my students' assignments. I enjoy seeing what insights you come up with and ideas that maybe I haven't thought of or your other classmates haven't thought of. Okay, so complete sentences are key. You're going to have links. They're going to be a different color. You click on those, it will take you someplace. It's a resource. Maybe it's a reading. Maybe it's a website. And I try and put vocabulary words in red. That just means that's an important word, and you should maybe know what it means. You are going to email me an assignment. So the easiest way to do that is start an email message to me. In the subject heading, put the title of the assignment, whatever it is. Buying a house, government and economy, whatever that assignment is. Put it in the subject, the area, so I know what class it's from. And then you're going to write out your answers to the questions just like you're writing me an email. Okay? You don't have to send it as attachments. I don't keep track of attachments. Just write it right in the email. Okay? And I'll show you how to do that in a minute, actually, or how I would do it. It should be pretty easy to demonstrate that. Before I do that, let's talk about discussion board assignments. I have set up what we call forums on our discussion board that ask for your participation. Most of those forums you will not be able to read until you post something. So you want to post something that you're going to be proud of. You don't want to read everyone else's post and then write something. You have to write something yourself, submit it before you can see what others have submitted. You have the ability in your posts to edit them. So if you get in there and you post something and you read a bunch of other stuff and you go, oh, I should add this, I should add that, or I got that wrong, you can edit it. If you ever get to a forum where it doesn't look like you can edit, let me know, because that's just a switch I have to flip on. Okay? You want to keep up with the discussion board postings. They are associated with your assignments, and the best way to have a robust discussion is if people are posting, within the same week. If your posts come in extremely late, I may not give you any credit for them. So you really want to post, and you always want to post twice. You want to start your own thread with your own ideas, then you're going to read the ideas of others, and you want to post a second time where you respond to a classmate asking a question or making a comment about what they said. That's discussion. You just don't post your own thing and then walk away. That's wouldn't be polite in normal conversation. You can certainly post more than twice. I have students who do. They're just serial posters, and I love it. And sometimes they get extra credit. They say some really positive things, make intelligent comments, very constructive. I'm like, I'm just going to give that student some extra points. I have a link there to the Blackboard discussion board support. It'll answer any questions about how discussion boards work there. And then finally at the bottom, pet peeve of mine, I remind you to always, 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 did I say always, capitalize the first person pronoun I. Capital I. Never small I. Okay, we're not texting in our class. We're not, this isn't Snapchat. This is a course. This is college. And I expect I to always be capitalized. And I'll point it out and I'll take points off for it. A whole lot of research on why we should use first person capitalized pronoun I. And I expect you to do so as well. Okay? You may think that's pet peeve. I'll give you that. Please humor me. Okay? And capitalize I. So let me show you real quick. If I were doing this class, I would have our course open like I do here. Let's just go to assignments here. I think I'm still in American History 1. And I'm going to, I can pick anything. Let's pick the slave trade assignment. See how it's linked here? The assignments may always look like this. I may move them into folders. I'll make it clear. All of a sudden I'm like, oh, wow. Look at this. 17 questions about the slave trade. Here's the part Mr. Mulvenna wrote up here. Oh, those are the words in red he was talking about. Oh, here's a link. It says readings for this assignment. What is that? Oh, here are the readings. You read those, and they will help you answer the questions. Notice that this opened up in its own window. You can go back to the assignment. So one of the things you could do is you could start an email to me. Get it right. Kevin Mulvenna, and you could say slave trade and put your cursor down here. Well, let's go back over to that assignment. And what happens if we just highlight all this, highlight all that. Now I could either go, and I'm not recording this part of my screen, unfortunately. I could either go up to my edit and click copy, or let me show you a keystroke. I'm going to hold down I'm on a Mac. For you, it's a Control C, which is the command to copy. Hold down Control, hit a C, or go up to your edit and tell it to copy. Go back over to that email you started to me. Do a Control V. Oh my goodness, look at that. Now, How is indentured servitude different from slavery? That's the first question. I can put that answer right here. Slavery, oh, nice typing, Teach. Slavery is different from form. I didn't take typing in school. Indentured servitude, because, and then I'm going to write my answer, right? Isn't that nice? And if you want to say, you think, oh, Mr. Mulvenna doesn't need to read all that. He did. This is his stuff. I'm just going to highlight that. I hold down my shift button and use my arrows. I'll get rid of that, hit the delete. Boom. And now look at this. I'm just left with just the questions. Look at that. And I can just put the answers in between, and then when I'm all done, click send. Isn't that neat? All right. So I think we've covered everything here. Where is it? Well, wait. We were in start here. Don't worry, I'll get used to this. And we were down there how to complete an assignment. Okay, right from your MATC email account. Answer and complete sentences. Send me your answers in an email. Discussion board postings, always post twice, once in your own thread, once responding to someone else. And please, 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 did I say please? Please, did I say please? Don't use small I. Always capitalize your I. Okay, 11 minutes. Well, it was a little bit shorter than the last one. All right, thanks. See you soon.